Sketch a graph of y equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 6 by finding the x and y intercepts and the vertex. Use the axis of symmetry to plot an additional point. We're actually going to start with the vertex with all of these problems. That's the thing that we've learned most recently, and so I want to go there first, and then afterwards we'll deal with the intercepts. So let's start with the vertex. Remember that we can get the x-coordinate of the vertex by taking the opposite of b over 2a. In this case, the value of b is negative 8, and the opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. And then in the denominator, we have 2 times a. In this case, a is 2, so that will be 2 times 2, which becomes 4. And when we take 8 and divide it by 4, we get 2. So the x-coordinate of the vertex is 2. To find the y-coordinate, we need to plug 2 in for x. So y is going to be 2 times 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 6. Now, 2 squared is 4, and 2 times 4 is 8. So we've got 8 minus 16 plus 6. 8 minus 16 is negative 8, and negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. So the vertex is going to be the point 2, negative 2. The x value was 2, and the y value is negative 2. And we can plot that point right now. It's going to go right there. Perfect. We also recognize that this parabola is going to be opening upward because we have a positive leading coefficient. So the parabola is going to be moving up from there, but we're going to want the intercepts to figure out exactly how skinny or how wide it is. We're going to start with the y-intercept. That's the easiest because that's just the constant term, in this case 6. So our y-intercept is y equals 6, and we can plot that on the plane right now. Good. Now we can find the x-intercepts. The x-intercepts come from letting y be equal to 0 and solving for x. So we've got 0 equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. Now here, all of these terms are divisible by 2, so we can make this simpler if we divide both sides of the equation by 2. That gives us 0 equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. And now we'll factor that. We need two numbers that have a product of 3 and a sum of negative 4. Those numbers are negative 3 and negative 1. Then we set each factor equal to 0. X minus 3 equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0. And when we solve, we get x equals 3, or x equals 1. So our x-intercepts are 3 and 1. Now we have 4 points here, but I want to get one more point, and that's what the directions say. Use the axis of symmetry to plot an additional point. So let's draw in our axis of symmetry as a dashed line. Remember, it's the vertical line that goes through the vertex. And I want to focus on this point right here, the y-intercept. This point is 2 units to the left of the axis of symmetry. And because it's the axis of symmetry, we know that there's going to have to be another point 2 units to the right. And so we can plot another point there. And that's just going to help us make sure that we're drawing a very accurate graph. So we draw both sides of our parabola, and we label it. This is the graph y equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. And that's our final answer. We have drawn a parabola that has an accurate vertex, it has accurate intercepts, and we've got an extra point to help guide us so that it is a very accurate and beautiful parabola, which is our goal.